Alright guys, welcome back to the channel. Hope you're all doing really well. Today I'm going to be doing a video on how to retire as a millionaire using the stock market. Now this is something that anyone can do regardless of income or age. So let's just go right to it then. First step is to invest in an index fund. So in the last video, in case you haven't watched it, I explained how to invest and gave some examples of index funds to use. So index funds I'd recommend are VU, which is the top 500 companies in the American stock market, and also QQQ, which is a collection of the biggest tech stocks in America. Now once you can choose an index fund from any country, so the UK, France, America, any country that you'd like. Once you've chosen an index fund to invest in, choose how, if you're 25 years old, to retire a millionaire, you'd need to have an initial investment amount of £1,000 and then subsequently put in around £150 per month for around 40 years until you're 65. And then assuming a 10% annual return, which is what the stock market has generated over the past 100 years, you should retire with over £1 million. Now 150 a month, in my opinion, is something that everyone can do if you just live a little bit more below your means, cut expenses here and there, maybe buy a cheaper phone contract, maybe stop having Starbucks every day, maybe cut down on the internet bill, or just stop making unnecessary expenses. Should be able to make 150 a month spare to invest. Now, many of you might be thinking, well, what's the point of having money at that age when all the good years are gone, when you can spend money and have fun? Well, if that's the issue, then you can just invest more, and we'll go over to the computer to show how compound interest works just now. Right guys, so as I said before, we're going to go through a couple of examples with this compound interest calculator. So as we said before, let's start with an initial balance of £1,000, 10% interest rate per year. So that's what the S&P 500 managed over the past century at an average. And over 40 years. So in our example, you were age 25 and you want to retire at 65. Monthly deposits, £150. And there it is. So your final investment value is £1,010,217. Your total monthly deposits are £72,000 altogether is what you put in, and your profits made are £937,000. So that's a nearly £15,000 return on 15,000% return on investment. So there's a proof of concept. And let's just say you want to speed it up, you invest a little bit more. So let's say you invest 10,000, 20 years, £1,000. Your final investment value is nearly £840,000. But you can see here your total monthly deposits is much higher at £240,000. That's nearly a quarter of the total final investment value. So what you can see here is that compounding is a slow, gradual process. So it will be gradual at first, and then once it ticks off, it will go really fast. So let's just say 40 years you're investing for. And now look how much it's changed, from 800,000 to 7 million in 20 years. And just to see here, your balance is 23,000 after the first year, 38,000 after the second year. So it's only going up by 20,000 per year. Look all the way at the end. At year 35, it's 4 million. 36, over 4.5 million. So that's a £500,000 gain in 1 year. Another £500,000 gain, 500, 500, 700. So it's steady at first, slow but steady, and then it increases really fast. So that's what you get when you have an increased amount of investment. You can speed up the process, but you can also get a higher return at the end. So with this 7 million, you have more than enough to retire on, and you also have generated some generational wealth that could go over through generations, compounding and compounding over time. So just to explain generational wealth, so your children, your grandchildren, if they keep the same amount of money and just leave it there over 200 years, that's a total investment value of 58,501,858 trillion even. So you can see how the compounding effect really works, and this is what separates the ultra wealthy from the less wealthy. They keep generational wealth and know the true power of compound interest. So we'll just go over a few tips on how to compound your money effectively. So now you understand how compound interest works. Let me just give you a couple of tips to make sure that you do reach that £1 million mark. Keep consistent. Every single month, do £150. Set it to automatic payments if you can, because this is very important to stay on top of each month. If you miss a couple of months, then the compounding process takes even longer. And last, patience. You're already on your first step when you're investing, and then you need to grow into the investing mindset, which is a long-term mindset and having patience. Now, 40 years is a long time, yes, but how much are you investing if you're investing £150 a month for 40 years? You're investing 40 to 50,000 over 40 years, and how much are you getting back? You're getting back £1 million. That's around 20 times your return. So you have to understand that it's a very rewarding process of compounding, and if you'd like to have it quicker, invest more. If you'd like to retire with more, invest more as well, and just trust the process. Thank you for watching this video. If you like this video, just leave a like. It really would help to grow the channel, and subscribe if you haven't done already. I'll see you next time.